Hello everyone, it's daytime. I'm Buster the Fox and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game. In the last episode we took down the Challenge Cup, and this here is the Grandmaster Hall. We're not able to do anything here yet because we don't have all 8 Master Medals. And I must leave this place, but we can use the PC, but we're not going to do that. Anyway, this episode, actually I want to go back in here real quick because I want to show you my deck. We have an anti-water deck. That's right. That's right. We are going to take down the Water Club today. So, this deck consists of just Grass and Thunder-type Pokemon. There are a couple of Water-type Pokemon that are weak to Grass types, so I've just got Scyther and Pinsir, 4 of each, to cover my Grass types. And then for my Thunder, I have Pikachus and Raichus, and Magnemites and Magnetons, and then a bunch of trainers and stuff, because, you know, that's good stuff. Double colorless and whatnot. So, without further ado, let's head over to the Water Club here. Obviously, my Fire-type deck would not work very well here, so I needed this. Starting off, let's go to the lobby here and talk to this girl here. She has something important to say. Do you know Imakuni? He's a suspicious-looking guy dressed all in black. You'll find him dancing away in the lounge at one of the clubs. He stands out, so it shouldn't be too hard to identify him, but maybe you shouldn't go near him. This will unlock a new trainer called Imakuni, who will occasionally show up standing up here somewhere when you go to various different clubs. It is at random, so if I just went around to different clubs right now, I would eventually find him. We will not be doing that this episode because I want to get some stuff done. Aside from that, there is... oh, this guy is new. He wasn't in the test. Let's see. All Amy, the master of this club, does lately is sleep. She's bored because she doesn't have anybody to duel. Okay, well he wasn't here when I was doing a test run of this on the game, but I guess he leaves when you wake up Amy, the club master. Anyway, we want to talk to this woman right here. We don't use fire Pokemon cards here at the Water Club. I have this rare Arcanine, but I prefer Lapras. If you own a Lapras, would you mind trading it for my Arcanine? Well, I just so happen to have one Lapras, so let's go ahead and do this trade. Okay then, let's trade your Lapras for my Arcanine. So this is one of the many promotional cards that you can get in the game. I believe you can get this through one other means. I don't remember, but if you want to get this Arcanine card, then you can come here and trade a Lapras for it. It is pretty much worth the trade. It has a 2 energy attack, it's only got 70 HP, but for this game it's not too bad. Quick attack is the usual. If you get heads, it does more damage. And then Flames of Rage. You have to discard both of its energy cards to use this attack, which kinda sucks. That's just as bad as Charizard's Fire Spin, which is really bad. But it does 40 plus 10 more for each damage counter on Arcanine, which means it's very situational. I mean, a solid 40 damage isn't too bad, but considering it only has 70 HP, it is not unlikely that it might get KO'd within 1 or 2 turns, especially if it gets its weakness preyed upon, which is water, of course. So yeah, how did you know my name? Whatever. Anyway, let's go on... come on, joypad. I'll use the control stick. Anyway, up we go. Let's go and defeat the club leader. Oh, what's going on? Hey, stop! This is a restricted area. Amy, the club master, is resting. So, we can't fight the club master yet. He didn't say it, I thought he would, but we have to defeat all of the Water Club members first before he'll let us in. As we were going to do that anyway, let's start with Amanda here. Doesn't it feel good to relax by the pool? Isn't it wonderful to duel in a place like this? Let's duel Amanda. Yes, 3 prizes, 1 match duel. So, Amanda has the Lonely Friends deck. It is a decent deck. It's got Scythers in it, 4 Scythers, so those are something to watch out for, considering she'll get them out pretty often, and they can do some pretty good damage, especially if you're running a Water-type deck of your own, which fortunately we are not. Now, she has a lot of double colorless energy, but not all of her Pokemon can really make use of that. Scyther can, and she has 2 Jigglypuff and a Wigglytuff card. 4 of those Wigglytuffs, in fact. That Wigglytuff, by the way, is actually the crux of her deck. Because of its second attack, which is Do the Wave, it does more damage depending on how many Pokemon she has on her bench, which means if she has a lot of bench Pokemon, and she has a lot of basic Pokemon in this deck, she can do a lot of damage with that all at once. It's not a bad strategy, considering the alternatives in the original trading card game sets, so it's something to look out for. She also runs a little bit of a mysterious fossil set here, with Omanite and Aerodactyl. She doesn't have Kabuto, though. Aside from that, she doesn't really have anything too dangerous. So, yeah, this should be pretty easy, especially since it's only a 3-prize duel. It'll go a lot faster than the normal duels. So, I got a pretty bad starting draw, but I just got a Scyther, which I will attach, well, maybe... Yeah, yes I will, because this Poliwag is one of the few Water-type Pokemon that is weak to Grass, and I only have a Grass energy, so... Since Pikachu takes Thunder Energy to be energized, I'll go ahead and just start setting up that Scyther in my hand. I think I'll hold on to this Pikachu because I already have a couple on the bench. Should I use this Gambler? We're gonna go for this. And it's heads. Alright. I think from now on, if I get Tails on Gambler or anything, I'm not going to reset the game just to cheat the coin flip, because, you know, that's cheating. Nobody wants to see me cheat, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably take out Gambler from my deck pretty soon, because I don't like to do that. But anyway, it worked out this time, so it's good. And that Water Gun. That is kind of a dangerous attack, but also not really. It does more damage for each water energy attached to it, but you can't add more than 20 damage, so it's kind of like, why does it matter? It does, but still, whatever. Let's attach that Defender to Pikachu so it doesn't die immediately. And attach to Scyther. I threw a pincer down, so let's see. What should I do with this Magneton? I should hold on to it. I do have a Magnemite, right? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm going to keep on setting up my Scyther, and I have nothing as far as energy in my discard pile, so I can't use that, and I'll hold on to that Energy Search, and done. Alright, we got another Magnemite. I hope I get some cards that let me switch out Pokemon, because I have a lot of basic in my hand right now. Anyway, let's Energy Search, grab a Grass Energy, toss that on Scyther, and I guess we'll just end our turn. I was kind of hoping she would attach another Water Energy and kill my Pikachu, but nothing doing. Let's go ahead, let's see, Magneton uses... Yeah, it can use non-electric types, so I'll set up my Magnemite with that. And, oops, no, not retreat, done. Alright, attach the Jigglypuff, and down goes the Pikachu. Now that I have my setup Scyther in the back, the real battle begins. In fact, it should be over pretty soon. Alright, you. Cool. So Magneton uses... So I'm not planning to use Self-Destruct, by the way. It's useful in emergency occasions, I guess, when you're about to die anyway. But for the most part, I'll be using Thunder Wave with this Magneton, because this kills my Magneton, so... I don't need to attach another Grass Energy, so I guess I'll throw it onto this Pincer. This Raichu I just threw needs lots of Thunder Energy, and I did not just get any there, so let's go ahead and kill this. I should be able to take down Amanda, that's who I'm fighting? Yes. I should be able to take down Amanda pretty quickly now that I have my Scyther out. So next turn is going to take less damage, I believe that effect does. Professor Oak. Okay, let's evolve Magnemite. I have better Raichus in this deck. I don't need energy retrieval, so let's Professor Oak. Toss a Lightning Energy onto Magneton. Just in case Scyther goes down, it's good to have something in the back, but I really think that this one is pretty much in the bag. Clairvoyance, not going to be of any use to the AI because it doesn't even care about anything that it sees in my hand or prize cards or whatever that Pokepower does. There it is, there's Do the Wave. So 10 plus 10 for each of my bench Pokemon, or her bench Pokemon in this case, which is 2. Yeah, look at that. It's not good. Let's use Energy Removal and get rid of that double colorless, so she will not be able to use that next turn. It might Lullaby me though, which could be a pain. Let's see, Energy Removal, just use that on Poliwag. Let's use Defender, because why not? Let's see, we have 360... Yeah, 60 left to put on that. Actually, here we go, Gust of Wind. Grab this Poliwag, and since it's weak to me, I'll be able to kill it. Have I played my energy? I have not. Throw that on Pinsir, and use Slash to kill. There we go. Cool. And out comes the Wigglytuff again. You see, this is why I need to keep setting stuff up in the back, even though I think I'm probably guaranteed to win. Please wake up. Alright, I win. Kind of, I guess. Let's see. Throw that on Magneton. I guess I'll evolve. Why not? Plus power. Let's see, Magneton does 30, and he has 60 left, so yeah, this is in the bag. I got this. Sure. Meh. If I... Ooh, I wonder if I can switch out when I'm asleep. Doesn't matter. Let's win this. Boom. Grab my last prize. And that's a win for us. So not so bad, Amanda. To be honest, I don't have a lot of the best cards for making an anti-water deck, but I got tired of grinding for cards, honestly. Nothing too good or bad in here. Just another Raichu that I don't need. Nidoqueen. Cool. Losing kind of destroys the atmosphere of the place. Well, it's a good thing we won then. Let's move on to Sarah. It feels so good to swim in the pool. Do you want to have a swim, or would you rather duel? Yes, let's drop all of our cards into the water. Alright. So Sarah is actually even easier than Amanda. She has the Waterfront Pokemon deck. It is a Water and Psychic type deck that uses Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. But the thing is, she only has one Blastoise. She also has Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath. But she only has one Poliwrath. In fact, she has a lot of evolution cards, where she only has one of the evolution cards. As you can see in her deck list, she kind of has an oversaturation of Pokemon. It's kind of crazy. Pro tip, never make a deck that looks like this. You should usually focus on having a solid strategy. Like, if I were to change this deck, I would definitely make it so that there were more Blastoise cards, and probably less Water-type Pokemon, like Goldeen and Seaking are not very good. You know, just for example, there's other things I could say, but I'm not going to get into the details here. But that said, nothing here is actually particularly a threat. Poliwrath and Blastoise could be a threat should they get out, but to be honest, that is not very likely, considering she only has one of each. She only has one Wartortle and one Poliwhirl, so, you know, it's very unlikely that she's going to get out her second stage Pokemon. So, for the most part, you should be perfectly safe. Now, I have lucked out here. I have only Pinsir in my hand, and I have 2 Grass Energy, but I also have a double colorless, so that means in 2 turns I'll be able to use Guillotine or Guillotine, well, however you feel like that should be said. And that should be able to do lots and lots of damage. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, Sarah is even easier than Amanda also because she uses only 2 prizes! Yes! Amanda's 3 prizes seems like not a lot, but she uses only 2, which is really kind of crazy. She's, as far as I know, the only trainer in the game who uses less than 3 prizes. It's just kind of insane. So yeah, this duel goes really fast. If you're trying to grind for the type of pack she gives, she's definitely the best person to grind off of. So let's go ahead and use this double colorless, and I will get the kill, and I will win the game. Look how fast that was. And I thought Amanda was fast. Seriously, just look at that. How long did that even take? Less than like 2 minutes, right? Maybe I shouldn't have been swimming so much, or maybe you should have been less, what's the word? Rushful? Rushful? I don't know. She was rushing through and didn't want to have a long duel, and, you know. I mean, we all knew I would have won anyway, but, you know. Alright, so moving on to the final trainer, besides the club master, of course, is Joshua. If you wish to duel Amy, go defeat Sarah and Amanda first. Then I will test your skill, and if by a chance you should win, I will introduce you to Amy the club master. What? You defeated Sarah and Amanda? You must be pretty good if you defeated Sarah and Amanda. I like repeating myself. As promised, I'll test your skills. If you win, I'll introduce you to Amy. Yes, we would like to duel Joshua. Alright, one-match duel with 4 prizes. I don't understand exactly why they say a one-match duel. They have always ever been one-match duels in this game as far as I've ever played. But, whatever. Anyway, Joshua, he has the Sound of the Waves deck. It is a pure water type deck, which makes it a little better flowy than the other 2 decks we have faced thus far. In fact, this is actually a pretty solid deck for the most part. It mainly features Krabby, Kingler, and Cloyster, with also a smattering of Seadra and Horsey. Oh, and it also has Seal and Dugong and Lapras. So, a lot of really good cards, actually. Dugong is one of the most efficient cards in the card game, as far as energy cost to damage ratio, if you want to say something like that. So, I'm trying to decide what Pokemon I want to start with. I think I'll go Magnemite, because I only have 1 grass energy to use Pinsir with. Anyway, this deck can be pretty dangerous, considering Kingler has a pretty decent attack, Cloyster has a pretty decent attack, although it relies on coin flips a lot, Dugong has a very good attack, and Lapras can be overall pretty annoying in general. Not to mention it has a lot of plus power, it has energy removals, which are always annoying. But other than that, there's not too much to say about this. He will always have the energy that he needs. Yeah, that's about it. Watch out for this deck, it can be dangerous. Just try to take out his basic Pokemon before they evolve, as always. So, moving on to this duel here, I thought I had a Magneton, but it is actually a Raichu. Alright, so let's see. This thing is weak to lightning. You know what, did I already... Yeah, I already attached an energy. That's too bad. If the computer doesn't play a bench Pokemon next turn, I can attach another energy and just use self-destruct for the kill. Okay, so I should be able to win this, I believe. Yes, I can. So I'll just self-destruct. I love it when the AI doesn't get cards on the bench, and I can just do, like, suicide tactics like this. And just get the win. Yes, do that, sure. I don't understand. If you were watching closely, you saw it said, Joshua has no more Pokemon left on the bench, and then it made me choose another Pokemon to put on the bench before it told me I won. Whatever. What? How could I lose? They like to say weird things like that. Moltres. Okay, decent stuff. Vileplume. Sure, okay. Since I promised I'll introduce you to Amy, don't think you're that good just because you defeated me. We still have Amy here at the Water Club. Amy, please wake up! Huh? What's going on? I was enjoying my little nap. Well, I kinda lost horribly, and this guy is really, really good, and I don't think you can beat him. What? You lost? How could you? As if he could help it. Was it Buster? I will be your next opponent. I, Amy, the master of the Water Club. Alright, let's duel! 6 prizes, as always for Club Masters. Amy has the Go-Go Rain Dance deck, and if you've been paying any attention to what I've been saying about Blastoise this whole time, you know that she clearly has a Blastoise-centric deck. So as you can see in the deck list here, she has lots of Squirtle Blastoise cards, she has lots of Horsey cards, she has way too many Goldens and Seekings, which is good for me because they are not that strong. Seeking can do a number on basic Pokemon, but if I get the chance to set up, which I usually do because I don't completely suck, I usually am able to just take care of Seekings pretty easily. What do I want to do here? Let's see. I'm having another case of not enough energy for what I want to do. I guess I'll do this. Anyway, back to the deck list. She is obviously pretty dangerous, like most of the club leaders in this game. She doesn't have a lot of energy cards. I mean, not energy cards. Trainer cards. She has quite the smorgasbord of those, which means she has a lot of toolbox, but never the one she needs when she needs it, which can be good for us because it will mean that she doesn't get to do a lot of annoying things to us. So yeah, basically her strategy is just to energize a whole ton using Blastoise's Rain Dance and just deal out the damage really fast. Of course, if you prevent her Squirtles from setting up to Blastoise, there is no trouble at all because Seadra and Seeking are not the best cards in the world. They don't completely suck, but they're not the best cards in the world. So getting to the duel at hand, I have a Pinsir and 2 Pikachus, and another Pinsir that I just drew and I'm not going to put on the bench. But I don't have much energy for anything. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 Thunders and I don't have 2 Grass, which is what both this Pikachu and this Pinsir need. However, this Raichu needs only 1 Thunder and 2 Colorless, so that's why I chose Pikachu, and I'm hoping to set up for it. So yeah, I don't have a lot I can do right now. Hopefully I am able to get a Thunder Energy next turn. No, but Gambler. Ooh. That's tough. I do not want to get rid of this Raichu, though. I really want to get another Thunder Energy, because if I do, I can knock out this Goldeen because of its weakness. Because I do 20 with this Spark attack. I really don't think I should risk it. I'll put the energy on and end the turn. This is a case of not getting a very good opening draw. Another Grass Energy, oh man. Okay, you know what, that's okay, because I can just attach that and evolve. And then I'll use, well, let's see, energy removal. Yeah, check that on there. Gambler. Cool! Alright, and a double colorless, sweet. Let's throw down a Magnemite. And, I probably won't need Defender, so let's go Agility. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. That would have just meant I don't take damage next turn, but it is going to be okay, because most of her Pokemon, in fact, I think all of her Pokemon in this deck have the Lightning-type weakness, rather than the Grass-type weakness. So it is perfectly fine. Now what? Let's attach the Lightning Energy to Magnemite, and, hit it with Agility. Sweet. Get some more survivability. At this point, it looks like I'm going to win by making her have not enough bench Pokemon. So I really should be setting up, but I feel like that this is like there's nothing she can do. She's not even setting up anything right now. Yeah, there's a Goldeen. What does she get? She attached an energy, and she doesn't even attack. Oh, because I got the agility effect. Okay, well that was pretty easy. That is a win for us. As you can see, she has no bench Pokemon left. Alright. I guess I just know how to build decks to beat the decks in this game. Anyway. Here is our 4th Master Medal! Holler! Here, you can also have these. They should come in handy. She gives us laboratory packs. Blah blah blah. I really don't care about anything in packs from now on because I've got all the cards I need. Alright, well that's it. Let's go out here because I think maybe... Nope, there is no Ronald fight after this. I trolled ya. But yeah, thank you guys ever so much for watching. This was a pretty eventful episode in terms of really, really easy duels. But, you know, what else is new? Oh, also, you might have noticed... No, well, Diary, fine, that's fine too. But deck, you might notice my energy burner deck is not here. And actually, I guess I'll show you this before I end the episode. I showed you this in the last episode, but I went ahead and made use of the deck save machine. So right here is the energy burner deck. Let's go ahead and build it. I can dismantle that. and build my energy burner deck. There we go. Everything is good and new. Good and new? Good as new. That's the saying. Right, anyway. Oh, let's go ahead and, as long as we're here, I'll put the water metal into the deck build machine. Alright. Well, I guess that's about it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm sure we'll have a chance to duel Imakuni. I'll make sure of that for you guys. But thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone. It's nighttime.